Hello and welcome to our channel. Please like and subscribe. Imagine starting life with just 16 Kenyan shillings and dying with a net worth of over 16 billion Kenyan shillings. You want to know how and who did it? First, be an Indian living in a developing economy, like Kenya. Here's introducing the Kamani's family. Chamnalal Kamani arrived from Goa, India in 1950 following an invitation by a cousin who was working as an accountant for the colonial police. He arrived with only 16 Kenyan shillings on him and had to marry a local to live in Kenya. He worked as a mechanic in order to make ends meet. He married Sushila Priyaben in Mombasa and together had 4 children, Deepak, Rashmi, Sudha, and the less-known Preeti. Later Kamani moved to Nairobi where he opened an African auto parts store along Tom Mboya Street. Deepak wasn't good in school. He joined the family business at the age of 17 after dropping out of school in Form 2. Deepak might not have been good with books, but the boy was a genius in selling spare parts, leading to his father opening a branch store in Mombasa just for him. The spares business was soon booming and further diversified into Pasho Mills under Kamson's Ltd, a company entity that they would later use to broaden their asset base, first being the buying of the now award-winning resort in Kenya, that is the Diani Reef Beach Resort in Prima Rosa, one of Kenya's leading rose flowers exporter. But more on that later, just stick to the end. Through Kamson Ltd, the Kamani family acquired multi-billion shilling government tenders. One of them was in the 1990s when the business secured a contract to redesign all police vehicles in Kenya. And where best to turn to than their original homeland India. They bought over 1,000 units of Mahindra Jeeps from India at 150,000 Kenyan shillings and sold them to the government at 1 million Kenyan shillings each. Well, the party didn't last long after the vehicles started breaking down due to a shortage of replacement parts and local knowledge to manage the vehicles. Leave the Jeeps, let's deliver the next contract to the Kenya Prisons Department. Well, it is said that the Prisons Department lost $3 million after contracting Hallmark International, a company associated with Mr. Deepak Kamani, for the supply of 30 boilers. Only half of the boilers were delivered, from India and not the United States as had been agreed. But come on, don't be harsh on them, because a boiler is still a boiler to me. It doesn't matter where it was made, even if it's Uganda. Let's dive into their biggest assets. The Diani Reef Beach Resort. Having won the World Travel Awards 4 times, it has indeed stamped its authority as Africa's leading tourism destination. Founded in 2005, it has 157 employees, with 57 being on rocket reach. And it brought a revenue of $3 million in the year 2021, making the Kamanis even richer. Next is the Prima Rosa. The name has been derived from 2 words which are prima meaning premium, and rosa which means rose. It's an eminent grower, exporter, and supplier of a wide range of products of Zuri Division Global. The organization started its operations in the year of 2002 and now it has extended to more than 100 hectares under farming. Diverging under metal nurseries and trading more than 100 million roses, the organization has spread its wings to Europe, the Middle East, Australia, Russia, and Japan. With 1,500 employees and over 70 flower varieties, the company exports 90 million roses every year, fetching a revenue of over $245 million. Next is Zuri Holdings, a multi-billion behemoth under which Deepak is the chair, and the Zuri Group of Hotels falls. It is a global brand with 5 hotels spread out in Kenya, UK, Dubai, and India. In the UK, the Kamanis took over the Liner, a hotel in Liverpool. This was followed by the construction of Varka, a 154-room hotel in Goa in 2002, where they broke the construction record at the time, building the hotel in just 11 months. He then acquired the Diani Reef Beach Resort and Spa in Mombasa for 120 million Kenyan shillings from a receiver. Kumarikam, Kerala in Goa, and Whitefield in Bangalore, India. Their family, however, has struggled to battle its greatest controversy to date, having been linked with Kenya's greatest corruption scandal, the Anglo leasing scandal in 2002. It is said they conspired to defraud the state of a 56 billion Kenyan shillings contract on goods and services not rendered. They also run a family foundation, Kamani Charity Trust, which pays school fees, donates learning materials to the needy and supports eye clinics. We learnt giving from my father. He always gave to the poor. It's something we do quietly. It's not done for public image. Deepak Kamani.